time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. Hello everyone and welcome to Driving with Todd. I thought it'd be kind of fun to check out what September in the Park is up to. I really like this cover band. I think they're amazing. They started out doing covers of Chicago and Earth, Wind, and Fire songs, thus their name, September in the Park. But recently, they've gotten into covering other artists as well and do a phenomenal job in those covers. So I went to their channel to see what they had new, and they recently released a cover of Try a Little Tenderness, and it says it's the Otis Redding version. Now, I thought Otis Redding was the original artist for that song. I've never followed the song, but I know that Otis had released it in 1966 as quite a rapid soul song. It hit number 25 on Billboard's Hot 100 Singles chart that year. Well, I had it on an album. It was the Monterey Pop Festival album. I think it might have been released in late 67 or early 68. Where one side of it was the Jimi Hendrix Experience live at Monterey, and the other side was Otis Redding live at Monterey, and he does a version of Try a Little Tenderness on that album, and it is wild. It is a phenomenal version of the song. Well, then in 1969, I remember Three Dog Night also covered that song, and they got to number 29 on Billboard's Hot 100 Singles chart with their version. And I love the Three Dog Night version. I think it's fantastic. So I thought, okay, I got to see who else covered this song. So I went to the website, Secondhand Songs, and I was amazed how many people have covered this song prior to the Otis Redding version. It was originally recorded in 1932. That blew me away. I did not realize that. Now, it was written by Harry M. Woods. Harry wrote the music, and Jimmy Campbell and Reg Connolly wrote the lyrics, and this was in 1932. The first recording was by the Ray Noble Orchestra with Val Rosing doing the vocals. And I believe it was a hit. I don't know how they charted back in those days on 78 records, but it was a hit in 1932. From there, I mean, the list of people that have done this song is simply amazing. Frank Sinatra has done it several times. Nancy Wilson has done it. Brooke Benton has done it. The list is phenomenal. And these are recordings prior to Otis Redding. Once Otis Redding recorded it and had a hit with it, it ballooned even further. More and more people recorded this song. So I thought, okay, I got to hear September in the Park's version of Try a Little Tenderness, because that's just amazing. But I thought, you know what I want to do first is hear how Ray Noble Orchestra did the original version. So I went to YouTube, and there's actually somebody took the 78 and digitally recorded it, and it sounds nothing like Otis Redding's version. In fact, it says that it's a slow foxtrot. The song is a slow foxtrot. So I thought, what would be cool is play a couple seconds, like 30 seconds, of the original version from 1932, then followed up with September in the Park, who's covering the Otis Redding version. So here we go with the Ray Noble Orchestra with Val Rosing doing the vocals. We're only going to do about 30 seconds or so, and then we're going to hit September in the Park.
She may be weary, women do get weary, wearing the same shabby dress. And when she's weary, try a little tenderness. You'll know she's waiting, just anticipating things she may never possess. While she's without them, try a little tenderness.
Okay, so that's the Ray Noble Orchestra doing the song with Val doing the vocals. So when I'm listening to this here, I played the song up to where the vocal started so I could catch it. So I haven't heard the actual vocal portion. As I'm listening to the vocal portion here, I can picture this guy standing there like in a tuxedo, his hair slicked back, with a microphone that's like this big, and all singing this song. That's the picture that comes to my mind. But this is pretty wild that this song was actually recorded, written and recorded in 1932. That just blows me away. So now we're going to go to September in the Park, who's doing a cover of the Otis Redding version, and I think it's going to be a little bit different.
Oh, she may be weary, and young girls, they do get weary wearing the same old shaggy dress. When she gets weary, all you gotta do, try a little tenderness. Oh, she may be waiting, just anticipating things she may never, never, never possess. While she's there waiting, without them, try a little tenderness. That's what you gotta do now.
Stop it right here. Wow, this is great. Like I said, I love this band. I think September in the Park, they just do a great cover versions, and they have so many different lead vocalists. Now, this gentleman I've never seen before doing lead vocals, but every time I think I watch a video by them, it's somebody new doing the lead vocals, but they portray the song in the vocal style of the original artist, or at the original artist they're trying to cover, so well. And the band, they are so tight. They got that great brass section. The drummer, I only showed him for a couple of seconds. I love the drummer in this group. I mean, he is hot. You got the bass player, guitarist, this guy playing the keyboards. Now you got a guy playing the congas in the background. Just a fantastic band. But this sounds magnificent. I mean, this sounds like Otis Redding. So let's keep on going.
That's what you gotta do now. It's not just sentimental, no. She has her own griefs and cares. But just one word, spoken so gentle, makes it easier to bear. Oh, you won't regret it. And young girls, they don't forget it. Love is her whole happiness. And it's all so simple. All you gotta do, try a little tenderness. Hey, try a little tenderness. Hey, you've got to love her, squeeze her. Man, don't
Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. Love the ending. I think that's what's so cool about the Otis Redding version. And then Three Dog Night sort of did the same thing in their version, where he starts it out slow, soulful, singing, and then he just takes off and just takes this song to a new level and just puts so much power behind the vocals. One thing I noticed that he didn't do is on the Otis Redding version, Otis Redding actually says "sock it to me" at the end. And that I think was like one of the first times that was used in a song. And I was hoping that September in the Park was going to do the same thing. He was going to say "sock it to me," which he didn't do. It wouldn't mean the same thing today as what it did in the '60s. But otherwise, I thought he did a fantastic job of this song. And what I really also like I said, is the backing band. They're so tight. And then when the brass came in, they sort of came in after the drummer did that long fill. I mean, he was just kind of just drumming along, just keeping the beat, hitting the cymbals a little bit and stuff. But when they went into that power play at the end of the song, he did that fill, the brass comes in, and the lead singer just takes off. I mean, how wonderful is that? It was fantastic. I also loved watching the trombone player. He really didn't do much during the first half of the song, but he's really getting into the vocals. So you can see he's getting into the vocals. And then when the brass comes in, he's leaning against the wall playing his trombone. Really cool. Really cool. Love this. This was really well done. And like I said, if you close your eyes, you almost think you're hearing Otis Redding, the great Otis Redding, doing this song. This is what I expected. I don't expect anything less from September in the Park than to do a song this well. I thought they did a master class on it. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed hearing the original version by the Ray Noble Orchestra, and then, or at least a piece of it, and then many, many, many years later, what was that, 40, it'd be 30, 33 years later, being done by Otis Redding, and this is the cover version of the Otis Redding. So, if you did enjoy it, hit that like button. That'd be really cool. That'd be the old thumbs up button. If you have any comments about September in the Park, doing the cover of Try a Little Tenderness, put in the comments below. That'd also be really appreciated. Now, I'm going to take a link to actually both videos for those people that actually want to hear the whole original version of Try a Little Tenderness and the September in the Park version. I'm going to put both of their links into my description below, so you can click on those links and watch both of those. I'm also going to put a link to the channels that uploaded both videos. You might want to check those channels out. They may have something else you want to watch. Now, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, why don't you do it right now? I know you still have my video open. Go below the video, hit that subscribe button, and you'll be making me very happy. If you go over here and ring the bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. Yeah, I just had an inkling to listen to September in the Park today, and when I saw they did Try a Little Tenderness, I said, I gotta hear how they do the Otis Redding version. It was top notch, put a big smile on my face. I'm hoping a big smile on your face, and peace out, baby.